Ask Reddit. What are some guy secrets girls don't know about? If a guy goes out with other guys, chances are when he says they talked about nothing, they actually did talk about nothing interesting. No gossip, no how's the family, it just tends to be talking about some sort of shared interest or hobby and a lot of banter, and when you ask him I can almost guarantee that he remembers almost none of the content of the 5-hour conversation they've been having. The word dude has something like 150 different meanings, depending on how you say it. It is a genderless term and is applicable in almost any situation. Being the little spoon is also nice. This is called jetpacking, when the smaller person is on the outside. Not sure if it's a secret, but I feel guys appreciate body compliments infinitely times more than facial features, and they will possibly remember the body one forever. Sometimes, you need to spell it out for us. The closer we are with another dude, the trashier and worst we talk to each other. I.e., once a friend suffered an accident, small bruises in his arms, and the nicer text he got was, "You even suck at crashing a car." Yep, friend got cancer and I sent him, "You're ugly as fuck bald." His reply, "At least I'm not ginger." Touché. When pissing in the middle of the night, our echolocation is increased tenfold and we have the ability to know where the piss stream is hitting in complete darkness. Can confirm. This thread makes me feel so understood. I've never felt more amongst brothers. Maybe because I was an only child, but hey. Guys like being touched. I like it when a lady keeps her hand on my thigh when we're driving, or rubbing my head when we're laying on the couch. Pretty much just any contact. My wife is the opposite and it sucks sometimes. Sometimes while riding around in the car with my wife, she will reach over and scratch the back of my head. It might not mean much to her, but man, does it mean the world to me. I love that shit. We don't need special mood, candles, music for wanking, usually it happens cause we were scratching our balls. Accidentally graze it when putting the remote down. Might as well finish the job. I think it's not often addressed that guys, just like girls, also deal with their fair share of insecurities, body dysmorphia, and pressures from society to act and look a certain way. It's just that openly talking about it and dealing with those emotions is more shameful and less accepted. I tried to talk to one of my closest friends about my struggles with eating disorders and she pulled the "women have it worse" card. That was the day I realized Reddit is the best emotional support in my life. Which made me want to die. How can someone have it worse when both have the same problem? I'm shot, help. Well, Karen's also been shot and there are more people called Karen getting shot, so she being shot is worse. We get boner all the time. And no, most of them are not sexual boner, we just get them. Randomly waking up at night. With boner, of course. Waiting at waiting room for your doctor's appointment. Boom, boner. Middle of a serious office meeting. Boner out of nowhere. It's not always sexual. And when we get in the kinky mood, can't think of anything else before calming the horse. Man, I had a 2-hour erection while having fucking food poisoning. We're scared to break down. Sometimes when it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders, it's scarier to think what would happen if you asked for help and no one knew what to do rather than asking for help at all. I miss being a kid. Too fucking real. Your beach and swimsuit photos on the internet most likely have been fapping material for at least one guy. We love cuddling. We love someone thinking about us too and doing random acts of kindness. We appreciate help with things even though sometimes we may not ask for it. The one thing I want the most of all from a woman is cuddling. I can wank, I can spend time alone being productive, but an empty bed at night with no cutie to put my arms around is what's killing me about being single. I hug my bedsheets and think about women. I don't like typing this, but it's Reddit and it's the truth. If we're dating and planning on hanging out tonight, I'm going to rub one out in the morning just in case we have sexy time so that I don't blow my load in the first minute. I do the opposite, I avoid jacking off for a day or two so I have a big ol' load primed and ready for sexy times. The male orgasm starts with cum and ends several seconds later. If you stay on the cock after we finish, we will likely convulse from what is either pain or euphoria, we don't know which. But don't stop immediately after we come, or you'll ruin it. I had a girlfriend that would literally stop with the first spurt, get up and go into the bathroom, run water on a facecloth, come back and throw it at me while I was beating myself off the rest of the way, then go back into the bathroom and shut the door. Also, once she read an I shit you not Cosmo article that said when your man is about to come you should squeeze the top of his dick close to stop him from coming. She tried this a bit too late, unfortunately, which ended up with me in tremendous pain and blood coming out of my penis. It was literally the only time she used a firm grip, too. Wife, why didn't you tell me Jeff was having a baby? Me, oh yeah, I forgot. Wife, when did he tell you? Me, shrug, a few months ago or so. Wife, I don't know how you don't tell me these things immediately. Me, we probably started talking about how strong gorillas are and I forgot. Mostly nothing is that important to us. Except how strong gorillas are. That shit is crazy. Plus gorillas are just sitting around eating leaves and shit, but are jacked. Why can't I sit around and just be jacked? Are you eating leaves? Holy shit, BRB. Might be too late, but guys really enjoy side-by-side time. A lot of people have already brought this up, so I'm really just putting a name on it. It took a while for my wife to figure it out, but side-by-side time is when you are engaged in an activity with someone else, but not necessarily talking to them. You bond through the shared experience of the activity, not by talking to each other. This is why so many guys reminisce about shared experiences and tell stories about things they did together. I also happen to think that side-by-side time is why guys like games so much. I game online with my good friends frequently, and we rarely get past, "How are you?" in terms of personal chat, but we all love it. Same goes for watching sports, playing board games, other hobbies and stuff. So, if you really want to impress your husband, boyfriend, intentionally have side-by-side time with him. Pick an activity or hobby that he enjoys and just do it with him. Don't ask him if he's enjoying himself, or what he's thinking. If you have to, literally just sit next to him on the couch and watch the game with him. If he's comfortable with it, quietly watch him build his computer, or ask him how it works. Keep the conversation about the activity. Avoid asking him how he's doing unless he brings it up. Literally just be there with him. Sit and be there while he cleans his gun, or just read a book in the same room he's reading in. Total side note, especially for women who are married to an introvert, if you really want to have a conversation, ask your husband, boyfriend about something they're interested in or enjoy. Point being, guys, and introverts in general, find it 10x easier to talk about something rather than themselves. Ask a guy how his day is, fine. Ask a guy to explain something about his favorite hobby, you will be there for hours. This is a generalization, but I think there's some truth in it. I think women tend to bond through verbal communication, and they get worried, nervous to just be there with a partner, side by side, because they aren't actually doing anything. But guys see that as bonding and caring. We put our hands in our jeans pockets to scratch our balls properly. Edit, we also pretend that we're pulling out a phone or keys 10 seconds after to hide the fact in question. This is why men's pants have deeper pockets, isn't it? My boyfriend told me about the apparently euphoric feeling of unsticking your balls from your inner thigh. That was a new one. You know the feeling you get from peeling the plastic off a new phone? Yeah, that, but with your balls. Sometimes we really are just thinking about nothing important. Just staring off into space, imagining what we'd do if ninjas suddenly attacked this room. What would happen if a zombie apocalypse happened right now? Would I live? Would I use this bench I am sitting on to barricade the door? I am pretty much dead. Never mind. What would I do if the zombies were super fast? Would I just accept death? Nah. Awesome shit like this. When we tell you we're trying to lose weight, we aren't asking you to compliment our bodies. We're bringing it up because our uncles have quadruple bypasses and the doctor told us we have high blood pressure. We all think our dicks are small until we receive external confirmation. Edit, to everyone replying that you've always known that your dick was huge, I'm also sorry for your loss. If you come to our house and the bathroom is spotless, including the sides and area around the back of the toilet, you can rest assured that you are well liked and high in the Pantheon rankings. If the bathroom is half-assed, you are low-ranked and just passing through. We don't pick up on subtle hints that you are interested in us. If you want to get a guy's attention, you pretty much have to either hit him over the head or strip right in front of him and rub yourself all over him. Alright, next time I see my crush I'm gonna rip off all my clothes cavewoman style and pounce. He'll either run away screaming or meet me halfway. I'll update you. Make sure to give him a good crack on the head with a club for good measure.